diagnosis that once broke me and almost took my life, I've now turned it into my superpower. Not only do I have a skin condition that affects only 1% of the population, in that 1%, I am a literal fingerprint. There is no one else in the world that has vitiligo that has the same pattern as mine. Hi, I'm Marian and in 2015, I was diagnosed with a rare skin condition called vitiligo that affects only 1% of the world's population. To say that being diagnosed with vitiligo is painful would be a grief understatement. I would lock myself in my room for months at a time. I spent copious amounts of money on makeup trying to cover myself and look normal. I pushed everyone away from me that tried to love me, and the depression and anxiety got so bad that I tried to take my life twice. So I first had one little spot, and after I saw the dermatologist, of course I stressed because I really didn't want my skin to change as a young girl of 25 years old. But the weird and wonderful thing about vitiligo is that my patterns never stay the same. I think every 6 to 12 months, I look completely different. I'm, I guess, a real life chameleon, if you can say that, or a real life world map. So to me, it's such a fun thing watching how my skin changes, when pigment comes back, where I lose it. So yeah, I think every year I'm blessed to get a different version of myself, which I enjoy. A year after being diagnosed with vitiligo, I was signed to a modeling agency, 20 Model Management, and I think that was a big turning point for me. I discovered the power of self-love, and the most important thing in my journey that changed my mindset was asking myself, what role am I playing in my suffering? No, I didn't give myself vitiligo, but I was choosing to push everyone away. I was choosing to isolate. I looked in the mirror, answered the roles that I'm playing in my suffering, and that was a game changer for me. I found the power of self-love, and ever since then, I've never looked back. I'm now an advocate for mental health awareness, self-love, and body positivity. I would not change anything on my skin for the world. When people see my portrait, I want them to remember and take away that beauty is so intricate. There's not one form of beauty. Anything can be beautiful. I want them to look at me, and I want them to find strength in my journey, in overcoming the darkest time of my life. I want them to walk away and feel like it's gonna be okay. Like, regardless of what I'm going through now, it's gonna be okay, and that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that life really does get better. Seeing the portrait of myself definitely gives me mixed emotions. I feel really sorry and sad for the girl that locked herself up in her room because she thought she wasn't good enough. But it also makes me feel so proud that a decade later I've come so far. I've embraced my skin condition. I've become an advocate for self-love and body positivity. It's just changed me as a person. It's made me more compassionate and empathetic. So there's mixed emotions seeing the portrait, but if I had to sum it up in a word, I would say proud. I'm incredibly proud of myself for overcoming what was once the darkest time of my life. And now, like I say, and I will continue saying, I love my skin. Like, I'm obsessed with it. So I'm proud. I'm so proud of myself. To anyone struggling with mental health, whether you're overweight or underweight, you don't necessarily have to have spots on your skin to identify with me. Maybe your spots can be in the form of any mental health issues, low self-esteem. I want you to know that it really does get better. It starts with self-love. I implore you to look in the mirror and ask, what role am I playing in my suffering? Because that's very important. And no, you probably didn't ask for your circumstance, but how you choose to handle it is ultimately your responsibility. Please know that the world is a better place with you in it, and it really, really does get better. And at the end of the day, own your eccentricities, own your quirks, because it makes you you, and being different is an absolute superpower.